The following is a multimedia presentation showing the uses of ICT resources to support a particular child within literacy. This is for Component 2 of the Making Connections module by Elizabeth Leonard. Chan is a Year 5 child. His parents thought he was very clever when he was younger, resulting in them setting him extremely high expectations. They are now saying they feel disappointed with Chan's progress and the school. Chan has scored highly in annual assessments, but in everyday lessons can be unengaged and does not apply himself fully to the work. Chan is academically very able at maths and science, but struggles with written English, writing some letters back to front and frequently making spelling mistakes. To support, I would suggest him using the Shobi app on an available iPad. The Shobi app is the future for paperless classrooms. It allows you to present work, questions and visual reminders to all children within your virtual class. The class teacher can bring children's work up onto the board to show the rest of the class, and this can work the same the other way around, as the teacher can take over the children's iPads. This can be useful when modelling to children, as you can show an example across all of the iPads for the children to use. Teachers can create an online class that will provide you with a class code. Children enter the class code on their device and can access any work presented in this class. If the class teacher has set a class success criteria on the board, a child's piece of work can be brought up to the interactive whiteboard via an additional app for your MacBook called Air Server. This also works on PC and other devices. Air Server allows you to display the work on children's iPads or phones or laptops onto the interactive whiteboard in a mirroring format. You can mirror and compare up to 4 iPad screens at any one time, allowing the other children in the class to peer assess. This could be used through the class across different abilities as a differentiation and assessment strategy. For Chan, it would be constructive for him to see that other children make similar mistakes to himself. Sujmans, Brangruel and Meribois 2002 explain the importance of involving students in the class in the assessment process through peer assessment in both summative and formative ways, using Shobi to complete tasks or scaffold learning, then using Air Server to mirror the work to the interactive whiteboard for discussion within the classroom, would allow Chan and the other children in his class to formatively assess the work through conversation, but also open up possibilities to complete summative peer assessment tasks. On top of providing visual aids, you can assign, collect and assess work through the Shobi app. This means that Chan could be set assignments quickly and efficiently. Chan can then also share draft work with the teacher, can then assess this redraft and redistribute it. This process becomes more personalised and efficient than the typical teaching and learning process, whereby feedback is rarely revisited, but here each piece of work can be built upon. Wood 2011 suggests that in primary English classrooms, we increasingly see the value of visualisation as a learning tool to support less able learners, suggesting that visual aids are now more frequent than ever. For example, in Chan's case, he would benefit from visual reminders using Shobi at his fingertips of perhaps spelling, punctuation and grammar rules, a key part of the primary national curriculum. I would provide a list of reminders of spelling rules specific to the task at hand, so we can refer to these quickly, rather than wasting valuable teaching and learning time on incorrect spellings or redrafting work. Or I could provide a punctuation pyramid, again as a reference for a higher standard of work. In conclusion, I feel that a combination of these interactive ICT resources would engage and progress Chan in his English work, and aspire him to become as confident in this curricular area as he is in maths and science.